Spennymoor and Guiseley in the National League North. The Lions are taking on Spennymoor. Guys will be playing in yellow with blue and the navy blue shorts and socks. Spennymoor in a red, black and white striped top, black shorts and black socks. Where we're in this stand as well, which is the main stand in the ground. But it has to be said, since we were last here in 2019 when the Lions lost 3-2, despite Will Hatfield scoring a fantastic free kick. Dale Eve is in goal, Tyler Forbes, Adam Blakeman, Nathan Buddle, James Curtis, the captain, Glenn Taylor, Rob Ramshaw, Jamie Spencer, Frank Mulhern, Scott McLean, Jason Kennedy, and on the bench for the home side today, Mark Anderson, Stephen Thompson, Ryan Hall and Carl Magnay. Controls the ball, plays it back to Cantrell. Lions not able to get out at the moment, so Ben Sharif goes with a long play down the right hand side. Lafudu is battling for it and nods it infield, and then it's into the Lions half, and Ben Sharif swipes at the ball, but he's some distance away from it, connects with his man. You could hear it from this side, who goes down just to ensure that the referee has a decision. I think he'll be all right. Up comes Glenn Taylor. Guiseley now having to settle their men back onto the half, or at the edge of the 18-yard box to deal with this free kick. As it comes back in, it is dealt with and then played up down the left-hand side. Hall's got a bit of space to work in, but 2 men to go past towards a goal. Hall cuts in field, plays a ball in towards the edge of the area, then fires a ball out onto the edge of the 18-yard box. Kellett gets the shot away and puts the Lions in front. Great work there from Adam Hall, down that left-hand side, cuts it in field. The ball came back to him rather fortuitously from the defender, but he still had the wherewithal to place the ball into Kellett, who places the ball past the goalkeeper, and the Lions have the lead. 25 minutes gone, and it's Spennymoor 0, Guiseley 1. Andy Kellett, who placed the ball past the goalkeeper on the counter-attack here in Spennymoor. 28 minutes gone, so approach the half hour. The Lions lead. Andy Kellett with the goal on 25 minutes after being played in by Adam Hall to give Guiseley the advantage in a very finely balanced game so far, but the Lions are quitting themselves well. Adam Hall picks out a nice pass from the centre circle out to the right hand side. Lafudu into the feet of Prince Ekpola. He goes back. Mbeka, he's pressed down. Mbeka still finds a nice ball into Kellett. Guiseley feeling a little bit more confident, playing with a little bit more confidence than we've seen in recent weeks. Now, good challenge comes in here to win the ball back as Ekpola plays it down the left-hand side. In goes Nathan Newell. Newell with a shot inside the penalty area. Sliding challenge to block. Really well challenged to prevent Nathan Newell getting a shot away at goal. And now on the counter-attack, Andre Jones does some good work just to get ahead of Ramshaw and prevent any further access as Guiseley win possession back and a throw-in in the left-hand side of midfield.
Spennymoor just want to get it, just always pretend it never happened.
45
really.
to put it right.
Exactly. Focus on what's coming rather than what's happened now, because it hasn't been a good half at all for Spennymoor.
And that is the last action of the first half. Moors a goal down at the break, an anti-Kellett goal around 15 minutes into the first half. Cut out initially by Spencer, but the second ball found Kellett around 10 yards out from goal, and he slotted past Dale Eve into the bottom left-hand corner. Blakeman on the left-hand side is the pass that I would have played if I'm on the pitch.
And again, a good ball from Curtis, gets him going. Tells him where he's going.
McLean, high into the air, over Ramshaw. No, it's not. Ooh. He wins it. He did exceptionally well to rise and dig it out. How did he get there, Rob Ramshaw?
Yeah, no, he rose really well.
Blakeman thrust to Mulhern. Unconvincing from Lafudu, but won it the second time. Here's Kellett, got to be careful. With Fuller onside, Ekpola breaking through the middle. It's a simple ball, if he can find him, he can. It's a great first touch away from Dale Eve. Dale Eve got something on it. Curtis played it off Lewis here and just over the bar. Well, that was the Guiseley break that we were so accustomed to seeing in the first half. It fell for Ekpola. Dale Eve did well to halt him. And as it fell to Lewis and it looked for all the world he was going to turn in,
Yeah.
Curtis with a sliding effort to play it off him and over the bar.
I think it's what the game needs, and especially in a 4-4-2 still. Get a winger on the wing. Get him to have a go at his man. Run past him. Get a cross in. Just lift the players.
Lovely ball to find Lafudu. Up against Blakeman. He's had the better of him so far this evening. He's
Too
got
easy.
past him again. Lovely play.
Oh!
Just past the post. Where would it fall? Lewis Hay again over the bar.
Formation. Again, and Will Taylor be up front on his own? Or is
Might
someone
go
else?
back. Oh, I think there's two
Oh, there
coming
are
on.
two. I think it's
Ben McKenna.
Blakeman.
McLean to left back.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's going to be...
4-2-3-1. Ramshaw in behind Taylor would be my guess. He's done really well actually, Nathan Buddle.
Yeah.
But another long ball forward. Can Ramshaw benefit? Lovely first touch to find Hall. Hall lays it off, plays the 1-2, and here
Fantastic.
comes Ryan Hall advancing. Again, another deflection. I think this time, I think it's off Jones and behind for a corner, but again, Moores creating problems on the right-hand side. Now Forbes and now Hall.
Yeah. Certainly not all lost yet.
Here it comes
Oh.
into the penalty area.
Oh!
Oh, it's just over the bar. Is it Nathan Buddle?
I think it is Nathan Buddle. Got to score that. Got to score that. Where's he
Hall
going?
tries to take on 5 men rather than play a pass perhaps to Spencer, and as a result, Guiseley get the ball back.
So frustrating, isn't it? So frustrating. You've got to credit Guardia. They've been fantastic, but they've been helped.
Look how easy that was for Apollo to turn. Gabriel Johnson signals where he wants it. Buddle thankfully was there to get it away. Guiseley still have the ball up. Here's Lafudu up against McLean. Ball didn't go out to play. Lafudu just pushed
on.
McLean off the ball there. And Curtis up against Lafudu, tries to foul, still doesn't. Lafudu's still going. Ball across the box, he punches. Falls to Newell. He slips. Buddle can clear, can he? Up against
dear me.
Ramshaw. Ramshaw will pass to Ryan Hall. I think that was a foul from Lafudu up against Scott McLean. He just pushed him off the ball.
Well, I thought so. Then Curtis tries to do the same thing back and ended up slipping over himself.
Anderson
Well
with a
played,
lovely
Anderson.
first touch.
And again, well, really,
Sprayed out really well
played.
to Ryan Hall. McKenna's free at the back post if someone can find him. Ramshaw finds Taylor!
Ah,
Oh, deflected. And kept in play.
don't need to really give Glenn
With
Taylor
Fuller,
too many
tackled by
more
Buddle.
chances.
Spencer, was he fouled?
Yeah.
I thought he... Scott McLean. Over everyone, really. Finds Ryan Hall. Back to Anderson, 18 yards out from goal. Over the bar. It was a difficult chance, wasn't it? He had to generate all the power himself, curl it towards the far post, and within around 10 yards of him. Taylor rises, doesn't win, and it falls to Johnson. Newell hits off the back, falls to James Curtis, who did well to read it up against the Polo. Ramshaw. McKenna on the left-hand side. McKenna delivers. Doesn't fall to anyone in a black and white shirt. McLean. Anderson. Anderson can't find Taylor, but it's cleared by Guiseley out of play for a throw. 30 seconds plus additional time remaining.
The foul throw, wasn't it? We haven't
Well,
given it.
thankfully not given. Buddle will have to deliver. Buddle does deliver. And Becker heads as far as Kellett. Up against McLean. McLean gets it. McLean shoots. McLean!
Oh!
Taylor! Can't get there. It's late on the keeper. It is late on the keeper. Glenn Taylor had every right to go for it. I think it's a yellow card for Glenn Taylor.
Yeah, I think he's tried to took the yellow card out so early to try and defuse the situation. But there's your chance.
Which
So
I
we've got 5
think
minutes
is a
from
left
now.
back. So it must mean let's get Newell off and let's get him walking across the entire pitch to waste a bit of time.
Oh dear.
Gifted. Wafula. Deeve saves.
Got to,
Falls to
got to.
Johnson. Johnson makes sure. It's a gift for Guiseley, which they accept through Gabriel Johnson. He makes it 2-0 on the night and surely puts the game beyond Moors.
Can't say they don't deserve it, but just the way it's happened, it's so sloppy from Scott McLean there. He's just so nearly won Spennymoor a point. Why is kicking that ball across his penalty area when he can just pass it forward to Curtis or get forward himself and get Curtis to pass it to him? I really don't know why. I mean, he's too eager to get the ball restarted, to get the play restarted. And it's nothing short of a gift. That's the word you use, Sam. Exactly the same word I use. It is a gift. And not been Spennymoor's night. Got to make sure this is a one-off. York's always going to be a tough game, but they're both away from home. You need to take some form into them. I mean, guys, after today, they've got Brackley and Chorley as their next two, and they'll want to take some confidence into it. They will. I'd advance them to get 6 points out of those two games from here.
And Becker with a lovely bit of skill inside his own penalty area to keep the ball and make Guiseley come away with it on the right-hand side. Ekpolo will play it out to the left-hand side, just make sure his side keep the ball. And I think this has been a job well done for Guiseley. Well, and somehow that's our free kick. I'm not quite sure how, but hopefully Moors can capitalise. Ramshaw down the line for Jamie Spencer. And Campbell just blasts that into the linesman, but it's the last action of the game. Moors go down to their first defeat at home since January. A goal in each half. One from Andy Kellett, one from Gabriel Johnson, the substitute. Means it's finished here at the Brewery Field. Spennymoor Town 0, Guiseley 2. Adam, a disappointing result.
To say the least, Sam, to say the least. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing more I can add really as to what I've said throughout the game, really. They've got to make sure that this doesn't become the norm. It's 3 now in a row at home with not 1. If you want to go up, you can't have runs like that. They can't go on any longer than that, certainly. And Saturday becomes a must-win game. But we've got to give immense credit to Guiseley. They've taken the game to Spennymoor, which I respect in itself. Not many teams come here and take the game to Spennymoor. They know how good they are here. And normally they'll sit behind the ball, try and get a point. So often we'll see it not happen and they'll not get that point. But Guiseley, from the very first whistle, took the game to Spennymoor and are more than deserving of a 2-0 win.
I mean, Guiseley hadn't kept a clean sheet in the last 5. It's surprising, isn't it, really, that Moors couldn't find the back of the net this evening.